Thanks for joining us. 5 and 5 covers 5 news items of the day in 5 minutes. The clock is ticking, so let's get started. 1. Violence and mayhem in Oregon, Rhode Island, and California this weekend. In Portland on Saturday, aggressive group Rose City Antifa came out to violently protest the Gibson for Senate Freedom March. The march was planned by Patriot Prayer leader Joey Gibson. Far-right group Proud Boys stated they would attend to show solidarity to Patriot Prayer. Fights broke out between the groups, resulting in a handful of folks injured and 4 people arrested. The police used flashbangs to disperse the crowd of Antifa and Pop Mob who were throwing rocks and bottles while blocking the streets. Also on Saturday, the group Resist Marxism was holding its Providence Freedom Rally at the Rhode Island State House. The local Antifa group Ocean State Against Hate showed up to protest. When the Resist Marxism group turned up their loudspeakers to drown out the drums and whistles of Antifa, protesters got aggressive by pulling down a tent and pushing over an amplifier. A man was arrested and charged with assault. Similar to the situation in Rhode Island, in Berkeley on Sunday, violence broke out between masked Antifa and an anti-Marxist group. Antifa also used hammers to smash the windows of a U.S. Marine Corps recruiting office at Berkeley and threatened the man taking video of the violence. Antifa also allegedly started dumpster fires and vandalized 12 cars, setting them on fire. 17 people were arrested. Below we'll post links to the video from News to Share. A few things to consider about this, folks. 1. This isn't the first time Antifa terrorized Berkeley. 1 year ago, masked Antifa beat a Trump supporter with a bike lock. 2. Why are certain media outlets like CBS downplaying the violence committed by masked protesters? 3. The black-clad Antifa activists wore masks to hide their identity, which is technically illegal in certain areas of Berkeley. And the last thing to consider, not only is resorting to violence never the answer, it's also proof they've lost the argument. 2. This weekend, the group Unity for J held a 3-day online vigil for Julian Assange. Among the speakers were Lee Stranahan, Daniel Ellsberg, and Bill Binney, among other many noteworthy figures, all to support Julian Assange and WikiLeaks, citing this situation goes beyond Assange's personal rights and freedoms. It sets a dangerous precedent that dissenters can be shuttered away indefinitely. Reportedly, Assange is still in the Ecuadorian embassy in London in conditions his lawyers say are impacting his well-being and health. In essence, Julian Assange has been in solitary confinement for the last 4 months, and he's actually been at the Ecuadorian embassy for nearly 6 years. The reason why he's in solitary? Well, earlier this year, Assange questioned the British government's assessment regarding the Skripal poisoning. As a result, the Ecuadorian embassy cut off his phone and internet access. The only visitor he's allowed is his lawyer. Below we'll have a playlist with the links to the online vigil and how you can join the movement. 3. The next few stories fall into the category of
Say what?
First up, remember that New York Times editor who tweeted "cancel white people" and other spiteful remarks against whites? Well, Hawaii Senator Brian Schatz tweeted he stands with Sarah Jeong.
Say what?
After nearly 20 years, Dianne Feinstein pressured her driver to retire. See, it came to light that the man is allegedly a Chinese spy, and he had been passing information to officials based at the local Chinese consulate in San Francisco. According to a report, her driver also served as a liaison to the Asian American community, often attending Chinese consulate functions for Feinstein.
Say what?
2 older German men pull a Ferris Bueller from their nursing home to attend the world's largest heavy metal festival, Wacken Open Air. After being reported as missing, the 2 seniors were eventually found at the 4-day event 25 miles away. Police had to escort them home with the help of a taxi and a patrol car, because they didn't want to leave. 4. No sooner than Maduro says socialism sucks, drones attempt to assassinate him. Or do they? While the Venezuelan president was taking part in a military parade on live television, all of a sudden he paused and looked to the sky where there was an explosion. Maduro and his wife, along with the rest of the crowd, scurried to safety. Quote, "This was an attempt to kill me," end quote, stated Maduro. He also called upon President Trump to help him. Meanwhile, Venezuelans claim it was just staged theatrics. You decide. We'll put the video below. 5. It's been a little over 2 years since Mount Vesuvius spewed ash and lava covering the Roman city of Pompeii. This weekend, archaeologist and Pompeii expert Stephen Ellis tweeted drone footage of the city. The video amazingly illustrates the scale and intricacy of Pompeii and the difficult job Ellis and his team have in revealing, layer by layer, the lost city. And that's the 5 and 5 for August 6th, 2018. Be sure to further your own research by following the links in the description. And don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. Thanks for watching.